Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, I'm Kim, this is Core Union. I wanted to share a very quick story. This is not like a super sexy manifestation story at all. It's not like this big, grand, like, oh, amazing thing. But it is a story of actually an experience that wasn't so good years back when I had my retail store. And I'll have to go into this for a second just to, in case you guys are new here, I'll explain this really quickly. But so the story is not like, oh, wow, that's an amazing manifestation. It's actually something that happened that I didn't like so much. But I don't know why it keeps coming to me. And this must mean that it's for somebody. So if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, don't watch the video, okay? It's totally fine. Doesn't make a difference to me. I'm just going by inspired action. But before I actually go into the story, please do give the video a thumbs up. And if you need coaching, just click on the link in the description box below. So this is going to show how things manifest in our realities, but they will mirror back all of your beliefs, not just the ones that you're conscious and aware of. So it's good to just get super clear of who you truly are and what you truly deserve, basically. Again, in case you are new here, I created a retail business kind of out of an experiment because I felt deep down that my calling was to be some sort of a coach or a teacher in manifesting. At that time, there was no YouTube. I wasn't aware of Neville Goddard. I wasn't aware of the term of law of assumption or any of these catchphrases. They're just words. They're just catchphrases. Manifesting, from my perspective, which is what I teach, is simply that you are going to experience things you're going to be experiencing things in your life with different people in your life that are basically just going to be mirroring things back to you for you to look at so you can either release, let go, heal, then get back into your trust and surrender of who you truly are, who you were created to be. And you trust that God is going to handle all the details for you. You surrender your trust and surrendering basically your free will over to say, I know that you're going to carry me through this. I know that you're going to inspire my footsteps. I know that you're going to guide me through the step of the way and give me every single thing that I need along the way. You're going to bring that into my life. So this is what happened. And this is just, again, not a super sexy story, but I created the retail business. It did over time. It brought in millions of dollars. I manifested a 6-figure income, a very, at that time, a lifestyle that I wanted. I don't want that same lifestyle now, but that's where I was back then. And I literally experienced every single thing that I was when I felt the deep calling of, because I answered that calling by going into union with my creator. For those of you guys who are hung up on how we are all seeing God, stop being so hung up on it, because it's like your hang-ups with that is also becoming like you're over-analyzing things. It's also becoming kind of a barrier. Just release it, let it go, and trust and surrender, okay? However you want to, I'm not here to tell you how to think about that. I'm just here to direct you back to love and back to who you truly are. And that's it. And I share my personal perspective of who God is to me. That's it. But there's no separation. God is constantly with me. I am in constant, harmonious, loving union with God, with my creator. Period, point blank. Okay. So I'm now in the third version of my retail store. I ended up manifesting, I think, 5 or 6 different retail locations. And each time I leveled up, it got bigger, it got better, it brought in more and more money. And each time when I did, all of the help and everything that I needed always came to me. But this was the third version of the store. And I was very much inspired by a furniture home decor giant. It was Restoration Hardware, because they were kind of they were always on the leading edge of everything that had to do with home decor. I went into Restoration Hardware on the weekend one day, and I was very much inspired by the employee that I met, because I loved his way of being. He was incredibly intelligent. I just loved everything about him from head to toe. He was awesome. That visit to Restoration Hardware planted a little seed in me that I wanted to have employees who have experience from Restoration Hardware. Up until this point, I didn't have good luck with employees. I had really, really bad luck with employees. Employees for me were symbolic of headaches, frustration, and they weren't reliable, and they were dishonest and things like that at this point. After 2 weeks of focusing heavily on this, the first time out of the years now that I had been in business at this point, this is the first time. So I think it was probably 4 years into the business. I got a former manager who just left Restoration Hardware. She was a manager of Restoration Hardware. She emailed me out of nowhere saying she saw that I was hiring and she felt like she was the one. She was the one that I was looking for. I interviewed her. I hired her on the spot. And at that time, I was manifesting things left and right. I was constantly getting all the support that I needed from every source. It was incredible. So I was like, wow, that's amazing. More proof for me. Now, here's the thing. This is why I wanted to share this story. So I hired her. We went through the training. I thought she was going to do incredible. And at first she was. And then because I wasn't super clear, I didn't get super clear about my beliefs. I didn't go down into the deep layers of my subconscious of what I believed about employees in general. My belief system around employees in general were that all of those things that I mentioned earlier, it wasn't good. So now I manifest the person that I want, right? And she's perfect. But guess what happens? She starts to show signs of instability. She's not reliable. She starts messing things up. There's my little baby. She starts messing everything up. And I have to let her go. And I end up getting her a job, by the way, at apple.com. I think she became a manager there. So everything worked out in everybody's favor. But I just wanted to share this story really quick. Say hi, baby. I just wanted to share this story really quick to point out that manifesting is natural and it's happening constantly, okay? So if you don't like what you're experiencing, don't be mad at people. I know it's hard, but step back from it and realize, okay, like this is literally my perfect mirror showing me everything, conscious and subconscious. So now I just need to get really clear, go back within and heal wounds quickly. You don't have to spend forever doing it, but see the wound, let it come up, heal it. And there are a number of different things you could do. I'm not going to make this video into going into all of that. Get super clear, do the inner work to live from the end of having, whatever it is that you want, but get super clear about it and handle your limiting beliefs around it. And then your experience will be different. Okay, so I just wanted to share this. I love you guys so much. Bella loves you too. Say hi, baby. My little baby. She's my favorite manifestation. Well, her, Felix, my mom, and my partner, Hannah, are my favorite manifestations in life. So I love you guys so much. Comment down below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Nothing can come between us.